So you're here looking for gift ideas for a man. Luckily for you, I am, in fact, a man. Now in this video, I'll give you a few gift ideas at a variety of budgets and with a few different themes. Now, a quick disclaimer, these are ideas. Not everyone will want the things that I say. Oscar Pistorius doesn't need a new pair of shoes. What? They give them out for free in prison. So we will start on a simple thought. No man wants socks. Yes, we may need socks. Yes, we may have holes in all of our socks, but that doesn't mean we want socks. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll be happy to receive socks, but I'm not going to be blown away. But there are other options other than just going all out and spending a ridiculous amount of money too. You don't have to buy him a car to get him a good gift. There are some things you can do that are expensive, and there are some things you can do that are a bit cheaper. Let's start at the top. Experience days. Okay, so a lot of blokes won't necessarily need anything. A lot of guys just get the things that they want. A new phone? Contract upgraded. A new game? Well, it's already been pre-ordered. Now, experience days are a way of doing something interesting that someone can look forward to that they might not have thought to do for themselves. A supercar track day, skydiving, even just tickets to their favourite sports team. That is a great gift. Next, we can look at man's next favourite things. Food, drinks. Now, a good rule here is to know the person that you're buying for. Get them something that you know they like. Don't buy them a beer if they are teetotal. But also, on that note, if they're the type of person who will always buy themselves beer, don't buy them beer. They're used to getting it for themselves. It's not going to be that much of a treat. If they're always buying themselves chocolate and snacks and beer and stuff like that, then buying them something like that will be nice, but it's not going to be as much of a treat unless it's something that's quite rare. And if they're the type of person who just does it for themselves all the time anyway, then maybe that's something you'll want to avoid. Tech. This is an interesting one. I polled my YouTube subscribers to find out what they thought the best gifts would be, and a shocking majority of them said tech. Now, I don't know whether that's just because they're subscribed to my tech channel or not. It could be a coincidence. But 78% voted tech. So this is a pretty wide category as well. And not only is it a wide category in terms of things, it's definitely a wide category in terms of prices. So I have a few examples for you. First, going along the cheaper route, smart home accessories. For example, an Amazon Echo Dot. I have one right there. Why that? Well, it's not too expensive. It's a speaker, it's a smart assistant, it's a radio, it's a timer, it's a smart home controller. Plus, if you pair it with something like a Wi-Fi smart bulb, then that's something for the man to set up as well. And us men, we love setting things up. Now, when it comes to smart home accessories, you need to make sure you're not getting anything too niche. For example, Zigbee stuff might not work with certain things, so I would advise if you're going to get something like a smart bulb, you get a Wi-Fi one, because that tends to work with most things. Now, I will link some examples for you below. Now, another reason an Echo Dot or maybe even a Google Assistant is a good idea is that if you already have one, well, having one in multiple rooms is actually better than just having one. So it's something that you can get multiple versions of and you're not going to be upset about. Now, at the high end of the price categories, you could get something like a new console. If he has a PS4 and you manage to get your hands on a PS5, well, he's going to love you forever. Another option is something slightly different but similar. You could get him something like the Meta Quest 2. Now, the Quest 2 is a virtual reality headset. That is basically where when you put it on, it's as if you're in a game or a different world. Now, it's something that's really cool, and if you haven't tried it, or your person you're buying for hasn't tried it, it is going to blow their mind. It's a really, really cool gift. It's ridiculously fun, and it's sort of endless with the amount of games and stuff like that that you can buy. Now, it is more on the expensive side, coming in at £399 or dollars, but the value for money is honestly pretty high. I think if you're going to be looking at spending that kind of money on whoever you're buying for, that you're going to get a lot for that money. The best part is it doesn't need anything else to work, so you could just buy them that and you know they're going to have a good time with it, and they don't need to already have certain things in place to be able to use it. Now, if you want to learn more about that, you can check out one of my videos on the Quest 2. Now, other tech options could be things like sound systems, TVs, soundbars, that kind of thing. But there is a huge variety in price with those things and a huge variety in quality. So I would normally recommend, if you're going to be doing something like that, to at least know which one the man wants. Us men, we like to choose the exact model and stuff like that. We like doing the research. And here is where we get to the second highest thing on my poll: gift cards and vouchers. Now, it does sound ridiculous that being so high, but it was second on the list, and there's a very good reason for it. If there's something that's cheap, we men tend to just get it for ourselves. And you'll probably agree that there's nothing that your person you're buying for wants, which is why you're watching this video. And all the things that he wants are super expensive. So if you get him a gift card or a voucher, you can actually contribute to him getting something that he really wants, and you don't have to fork out all of the money for it, but you still know that you've contributed. The second reason that that's a good idea is that he can actually choose what he wants. He can go out and do the research and come to a conclusion as to what he wants and put the gift card or vouchers towards that. And see, it guarantees that he will buy himself something that he wants. It's not going to go on food or bills, it's going to go on whatever he can get from that particular place you got the voucher. You still need to come up with a vague idea of what he'll want in terms of the store. Does he like to treat himself to a coffee on the way to work? Well, get him a Starbucks voucher. Is he saving for a new MacBook? Get him Apple vouchers. Still not sure? Get him Amazon vouchers. You can pretty much get anything from there anyway. Now, there are a few rules with the gift cards and vouchers. Don't get him vouchers and expect him to go out with you for a meal somewhere and use those vouchers. That's sort of a backhanded way of giving yourself a present. He may choose to treat you to a coffee with his Starbucks vouchers, but that's his choice. They're his vouchers. And now I have some things to avoid. Clothing can be a nice gift, but only if he chooses the clothes. As a general rule, socks, ties, and underwear, not the best gift. They will be gratefully received, but they are low tier. And things like toiletries, soap, aftershave, deodorant, that kind of thing, that is bottom of my poll. Come on, we're men. Soap, deodorant, maybe a high-end aftershave, but again, that's really a gift for you, not us. And again, we understand why we get them, and we will be grateful for it. But by watching this video, you want to get us a great gift. Now, one thing we will always appreciate is a novelty gift. I mean, who can say no to a UNT mug? Wait, what's that? What's it say? Oh no. I've put some links below to some great gifts. And you could always give the greatest gift of all to me by liking this video and subscribing. Bye.